morning. Today is Wednesday, May 9th, B-Day. I'm Devin Buckley.
And I'm David Golematis.
And this is Kennedy Live. Now for some school announcements. Global Regents Review will be held in room 102 Monday through Friday from now on until June 5th Regents.
If anybody has any interest in Kennedy Live, especially juniors, please show up to the Kennedy Live room tomorrow morning before homeroom.
And in breaking news, President Donald Trump withdrew the U.S. from the landmark nuclear accord with Iran on Tuesday. The 2015 agreement, which was negotiated by the Obama administration and included Germany, France, and Britain, had lifted most U.S. and international economic sanctions against Iran. In exchange, Iran agreed to restrictions on its nuclear program, making it impossible to produce a bomb and establishing rigorous inspections. But Trump, a severe critic of the deal dating back to his presidential campaign, said that it was defective at its core. Iran's government must now decide whether to follow the U.S. in withdrawal or to try and salvage what's left with the Europeans.
And for our featured stories, Gina Haspel, President Trump's pick to run the CIA, is expected to field tough questions today during her confirmation hearing before the Senate Intelligence Committee. As many officials in her corner provide glowing endorsements of the woman who spent decades as a career undercover spy, Haspel pledges to work closely with the Senate Oversight Committee, and she says there has been an outpouring of support from young women in the CIA who hope she becomes the first woman to run the agency. Many former top intelligence officials also praise her 33-year tenure at the agency in foreign and domestic assignments.
A Texas man who pled guilty to stealing more than $1.2 million in fajitas while acting as a public servant has been sentenced to 50 years in prison. It was discovered that he had been placing orders for fajitas using county funds and selling them for his own profit since December 2008. When sentenced on Friday, Escamilla was served the maximum fine of $10,000 on the top of $1.2 million. He was ordered to pay back the cost of the fajitas. It was selfish. It started small and got bigger and out of control, Escamilla said during the court testimony, according to Herald. It got to the point where I couldn't control it anymore.
And now we're to sports with Gibby.
Good morning, Kennedy Catholic Sports Nation. I'm your host, Brandon Gibson. Let's jump into the major leagues here, where the Yankees beat the Red Sox 3-2, Stanton homered twice, and Judge hit the tie-breaking single, and the Reds beat the Mets 7-2. In the NBA, the Rockets take the series 4-1 after a 112-102 victory over the Jazz. CP3 dropped 41 points for Houston, and the Warriors beat the Pelicans 113-104. Curry had 28 points, and the Dubs take the series 4-1. In the NHL, Game 7 of the Predators-Jets series will be tomorrow night starting at 8 o'clock. JV softball improved to 5-4 in the league after a victory against Aquinas yesterday. Madeline Secestis had 7 strikeouts in the win, along with a base clearing inside the park home run. Varsity softball will be away today at Maria Regina. This is an important league game for them. Varsity baseball beat All Hallows 10-0. Tyler Outhouse went 2-for-4 with 3 RBIs. Zach Sellinger 3-for-3 with 2 RBIs. Jack McSpadden pitched at 5 innings with a shutout and a 1-hitter. And Jamie Silverberg threw a no-hitter last night. Happy birthday today to Tyler Outhouse. Men's varsity lacrosse had a successful senior night as the boys took the win against Cardinal Hayes. We now move into the playoffs undefeated in league play. The city championship will be held home Saturday versus Monsignor Farrell. The start is 12 o'clock, and we need a giant fan section. That's all for sports. Now back over to the anchors.
Well, I'm Devin Buckley.
And I'm David Golematis.
And this has been Kennedy Live. Have a great day.